service of Safira Radio. We warmly greet you on Saturday, the 12th of August. Here's a review of news from the country and around the world.
Israel's President, Isaac Herzog, visited the Stella Meris Monastery in Haifa in response to attacks on Christian holy sites. He pledged to protect religious freedom and condemned acts of violence. Archbishop Pier Battista Pizzaballa called for enhanced dialogue between communities. The visit was a demonstration of determination to combat intolerance.
In Pope Francis' teachings, ecological conversion takes center stage. During the World Youth Days in Lisbon, the importance of integral ecology was emphasized, and young people were encouraged to care for the environment. Magdalena Kadziak from the Global Movement of Catholics for the Environment highlighted the connections between ecology and love for God and people. The event also discussed topics such as migration and climate change.
The Ordo Iuris organization lost a lawsuit against Professor Popilek and, despite the court's order, did not apologize to the injured party. The organization accused the professor in connection with his lecture at the University of Silesia. As a result of the lawsuit's loss, Ordo Iuris donated the adjudicated money to charitable causes, but this is only partial execution of the court's judgment.
Professor Wojciech Ruszkowski has been accused of disinformation regarding climate change. His new textbook for history and present contains outdated data, promotes myths, and questions scientifically verified information about global warming. His approach contradicts information available on official government sites regarding ecological education.
Facing a labor shortage, Germany has accepted millions of immigrants, including refugees from Ukraine. Refugees primarily seek protection, and their integration into the labor market is challenging. Experts emphasize the need for vocational training and harnessing the labor potential of women to address market shortages. Increased immigration leads to social tensions and support for the anti-immigrant AfD party.
The Archdiocese in San Francisco faces potential bankruptcy due to numerous lawsuits related to pedophilia. Significant compensation is awarded to abuse victims from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Archbishop Cordileone expressed regret and assured the continuation of parish and school activities. Many dioceses in the US have declared bankruptcy in connection with similar issues.
Germany's MDR station reports that in Poland, police strictly enforce the abortion ban, often suspecting innocent women of crimes. Examples include 41-year-old Ola, suspected of illegal abortion after a miscarriage, and Joanna from Krakow, escorted to the hospital after a pharmacological abortion. Many Polish women seek medical care in the Czech Republic, escaping restrictive regulations. Poland has some of the strictest abortion laws in Europe, further tightened by the Constitutional Tribunal's 2020 decision.
American scientists from Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory have achieved another breakthrough in nuclear fusion, nearing the replication of the sun's powering process. Using lasers, they achieved a fusion energy yield for the second time. Dr. Robbie Scott emphasized the potential of fusion as a future clean energy source.
The UK government has tightened regulations regarding medical gender manipulation in children. This follows pressures from the parent community. In response to controversial practices, the Tavistock Clinic was closed, setting 7 years as the minimum age for gender identity diagnosis and psychotherapy. Dr. David Bell criticizes the WHO definition of gender incongruence in childhood, and experts warn of the consequences of medical interventions in children.
Maciej Banak from the Medical University in Łódź claims that you don't need to walk 10,000 steps a day to maintain good physical condition. His research showed that even 2,337 steps a day have a beneficial effect on the heart and blood vessels. Walking at least 3,967 steps a day reduces the risk of premature death, and every additional 1,000 steps over 4,000 reduces this risk by 15%. The results apply to both men and women, regardless of age or region of residence. Since we all want to live healthily and for a long time, it turns out that those 10,000 steps a day do make sense.
That was Saturday's news service. Stay tuned to Safira FM. We wish you the best weekend. May God bless us all.